stuff. Yeah. So I wasn't really paying attention to that. Must I start the thing? Like,
action.
So my old guy was to his sister, I'm wasting time with seeing this Indian film where you me butu obi from how to Kaswa no akwa and oh, I'm them people no. Yeah, ni sharp. I want be any. We did there, they watch the thing. Charlie make the thing start. Like it was just the movement. Oh, I mean, it's rated 18, you know so. No, Rob. No, if it's rated 18, this 18 plus, not just 18, 18 plus. Oh. So I called Beverly Apaglo the next day where I blast down. Say, Bev.
Why didn't she feature you in it?
That's another factor. No, because I've been asking myself. Charlie, Junior. Wapi Junior. Wapi PJ. Where Mimi Junior Junior. Wapi Junior. Charlie. No, I've been asking myself. I've featured in a lot of movies, but when it comes to that part, yeah, you may feel.
Hey.
Yeah.
Also, not how shine.
Yo, baby.
They are
killing a lot of
so
that.
How do you know he would shine?
Oh, Obi also your PPJ Junior.
Oh,
but you know what PPJ?
Yes, he taught me here.
Hey, madam, you want to do your research, but wait,
every day I come here, I learn something new.
But Robert, do you know what PPJ?
What PPJ?
Yeah,
of
blessed memory. Where is he? I'm like the guy he died or something. Oh, no. It's like he died. Why?
You know if you talk say he died.
But where is he? I go like Pokemon make him come out. In fact, I want him to sue me because me I dey look for him.
PPJ.
Yes.
What, to act?
No. Okay. You know the first
interview him.
No. Yes, I really want to. that one too. But you see, there was the first one that blew up. Mm-hmm. Then there was a follow-up. Mm-hmm. But that didn't really blow. It didn't catch fire as the first one because the first one, like we had had enough. Like this, like first time we are seeing Ghanaians go raw. You know, like seeing it, feel it. I don't know what they shot it with at that time. Whether they shot it with Nokia 3310 or something, because the pictures were not too clear. But the second one that came, they used about 2 or 3 of my songs in there.
Oh.
Yes.
With permission or without your permission?
Oh, so you
permission.
So basically you are saying sing deals opportunities.
Sing deals, yes. As we speak, someone has also used it for, I think she does mother care or something. We traced it to a shop at Spintex. So copyrights, they're picking it up for me. Gamro. So yeah, for a beautiful sing deal. Once it comes, your watch is on me for the next month.
Foreseeable future.
Yeah, I mean, what PPJ? How do you do that? Imagine, I was just watching it. All I heard was dang.
Are you watching?
Someone sent it to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to watch. And in fact, the person didn't ask me to watch. He said, "Charlie, it not be your songs, but in fact, like 2 or 3 of my songs."
And the person didn't really watch them.
I'm sure. But media,
analyzing
I didn't see it. I heard my song.
So maybe the scoring.
The scoring.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
But how do you score a movie like that? In fact, there's no soft porn. This is pornography, and you need my permission. What shows I want to get my song in such a movie? What kind of?
Maybe the content, sometimes.
Sure. But better still talk to me. Because I didn't work alone. This is like my very first I had just learned how to do it, and I always say it was
helping you blow.
And
the song had blown up for
stuff like that, so you get more streams from there. Also.
That time, which streams? At that time, there wasn't. How did we understand this? We never. I remember even when the nomination for at that time was VG. It was not even VGMA yet.
It was Ghana Music Awards.
It was Ghana Music Awards. That time, this was 2005 or 6. And all of a sudden, you put my song in your video. PPJ, may your soul rest in peace. I'm saying, until he comes out. Because if I don't tell him that, how would he come and sue me that Maza, I'm not dead yet. Then we bring the material.
But was it a PPJ production?
It was his product.
So it's not like he was.
I don't know whether he produced it, but starring PPJ.
Yeah, it's a starring. Yeah, maybe.
Who was the main actor? Can you watch a Van Damme movie and
It doesn't mean that Van Damme.
no.
They just paid him.
Once you watch First Blood, you see a share Rambo movie. Which one was Golan Globus? For some of us, we watched titles and that where you see a Golan Globus or the one the lion is inside. How do we call that production house?
Metro
Goldwyn Mayer or something.
One,
Hey, you've been watching movies.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Charlie guys, welcome, morning.
Good morning.
So yeah, I think on the 1st of August, Beverly is premiering that movie. But it is some good material. It talks about prostitution and how they're manipulating. People are using these girls. Like they bring them from nowhere, clothe them, feed them. They give them customers, and then the ladies bring them money in return. Yeah. Then they place some some bounty on their heads. Like, yo, uni baby ako. See that in some.
And it's happening.
Yeah. Until you pay me this amount of money, you are not free. You can break free. And if you are not very careful, you work till the end of your life. There's no way you can break free. Because this thing, I remember back in the day, I used to work in some nightclub like that. And there was this girl that came from up north. She was lucky to have met a Lebanese boyfriend. Sooner or later, another one joined her. For training, she also landed into the hands of another Lebanese. Then they brought the people to say, where the rookie, were green. Within 6 months, you go see some heels and the way she go walk, you can't even approach her. So we devised a plan that once she comes now, green or not, fire quick before. And next story. It was with the boys. Yeah.
Confessions
of a nightclub owner.
This is my confession.
Rob, how have you been?
I'm good. I didn't listen. You try for the educate me.
Oh, yeah, you listen every Saturday. Something new.
Yeah, some education goes down. It goes down.
Very powerful.
It's going down on my terms.
Isn't it?
Yeah, man. Okay, Tilly.
Yes.
Onipa.
Yes.
Onukwani nipa ne nipa.
And the female version of Nipa.
Yes, the female version of Nipa.
Jesus
Some
Christ.
bars, man. That's some bars.
Yeah.
Which are rapport? I don't bet me I can make permanent Nipa. The female version of Nipa. Boss. I'll have to feature you.
Man.
Oh no. That be swear you can feature.
Yeah.
We are doing that. We have to do the remix of section.
Yeah. You know why? Why? Failed musician.
So all of these people, they you see them on radio, disappointed musicians. I mean, just the way they host them. Insef.
I beg.
Okay, Debbie. How are you?
I'm good. I'm okay.
How was your weekend? You went outing last night. Everything shows. Thank you. How is searching?
Oh, Searching is doing very well. I mean, people are streaming it. The YouTube numbers are going up.
You saw the video already?
No, what I have there is a visualizer, but my birthday is next month. That's like a week from now, so I'll be
when is your birthday?
Some more content, juicy content.
When is your birthday?
8th August.
I had a dream about you last night.
Oh!
Not 2nd August. 8th August.
No, 8th August, yeah.
Oh, August.
So
August will be good.
Yeah.
First August, we will be at Soho.
Hey, buddy.
Yo.
You delivered that buddy.
Yo.
Oh, a long time.
You know.
Buddy.
Chick has been guying since.
Hey.
No be now.
Senior buddy.
2 or 3 years
She's
ago.
been there before Nikki.
Oh, yeah.
She's been there before the Cardis.
Oh, yeah.
Yo.
Oh, yeah.
She's been flexing since.
Senior prefect.
I'm shy.
She's been flexing since Lady Talata, yo.
You are the fox in the brown.
Yo! Boss!
Hey.
Mr. Touch, you know, I only heard Kwame doesn't mention your name properly. All this while, I never knew this was the right pronunciation. You know, I've always thought that is Checho. You know, I always mention Chechome. Yeah. But I heard Kwame mention it. What? Cho.
Me.
What? Netome.
Chotome.
Chotome. Yeah. The way he had. I was like, wow.
Wow.
You can't tell tomorrow.
E-D-E-M. E-E-E-E-D-E-M.
Yeah, or tomorrow is unknown.
That's the meaning of your name.
Tomorrow is unknown.
We don't know tomorrow, but we know 2nd August. What is happening?
Second.
We know.
Futere song kono.
Second August.
Futere song kono.
Yo.
Future is unknown.
Futuro.
Future.
Yeah, futuro.
Song kono.
Yeah. How do you say that in Spanish, please?
Spanish.
No. It's future is unknown.
Okay, so in Spanish to futuro, that is future. Unknown there. Okay, no sabes. So you don't know tomorrow, no sabes. So if I want to say no say, I don't know. So we all don't know, no somos. And I say, yeah, so it's something like
No
so.
somos futuro.
No what?
So no sabemos.
No, the somos.
No sabemos.
It's a ending the pay change.
Yeah, so no sabemos. No
so-
sabemos is we don't know.
You know, with Tilly, or no, or counts book Spanish, or no be the street one.
Yeah, so if I want to say we don't know, no sabemos. I don't know, no say. You
Okay.
don't know, no sabes.
Okay, yeah.
So it's different. Spanish, once you change the ending, everything has changed.
So, what about Celebrazo?
Celebrazo.
That's profane.
I don't know.
We will answer it on 2nd August. First August, we're having the bachelor's party at Soho.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're having a bachelor's
yeah,
party.
but you don't have
Yeah.
to come.
Huh?
We'll go on your behalf.
Oh yeah. So Soho, 1st August.
Then I'll miss.
First August, Meba.
Have you been?
Yeah, I've been there. I came with Slim at that time.
Oh yeah.
Slim jam me home.
That's why.
I
You've
felt
been
there.
to Soho.
So
Oh.
I'm coming. First.
But last month it
Are you a
was.
bachelor?
I'll come.
Last month was too much. You missed it. Last month was too much. Too many people. There were too a man.
It's boy samba.
Boys a buy was they were about what? Almost 20. I'm telling you.
Please, I've seen something. I want to ask. You are the one that plays at nightclubs. And then a man a memati or musica a demo nightclub a to drinks or more home.
It's these.
Like dance. Like dancing.
Oh, but so they,
That's what I
you know, when it starts, okay, for me, when I start my parties, I always start on a wee bit pitch. I love to build on the tempo. You know, you start gradually, then you know it transits to.
Maybe you're mistaken out the back of club.
Why you
Wait.
look at
We want to work because me home fast one say. No, I will grind you. I will dance. I'll make you feel happy.
Bachelor's party.
But for normal too, so
Bachelor's party.
then you're complete.
Okay, that be them. Yeah. Oh dear, because maybe I'm there. No. Hey, that means so. Charlie, have you guys noticed this? Few days ago, Medical came here. I did an interview with Medical, and Medical challenged me to come do the dance. What was the name?
One side.
Shatawale voice for them. Wallahi, in the bureau.
And this was the very first time I was even doing the challenge. I had never danced it. I had seen people do it, but so, you know, I learned it right on the spot. And people are trolling me on social media. Come and see the number of women who are in my DM telling me they are sending me every minute. A lady is sending me a video of the
What you did?
No. What I mean, how to do it?
Yeah,
The
tutorials.
like, Mr. Andy, you know I can teach you, right? Like, yeah, and.
So do another video to show that you can do it now.
We've
Look, look. This is.
Oh, you won't make her show you.
We've seen Zazie.
That you are beautiful than the ladies asking me to.
Oh, you are flexible than
But
them.
I mean,
How dare
they
you?
do
2nd August.
How dare
That
you?
will be the main dance. Yeah, see. Okay. No, because someone just sent.
Hey, chief dancer day here. I forget safe.
Uni akawa hana mo.
Well, you know do your own. Don't fast as some family.
Second
Okay.
August, a good one.
Charlie. Oh, this is getting too much for me now. Like every minute, a lady is sending me a message.
Oh, I saw Ome Muzazi.
Telling me, you can do better. You can do better.
Then invite them to teach you the better no. They're doing better no. Write to them.
And there's a song like You Can Do Better, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kwame.
Kwame.
They do better.
Better.
Okay, yeah. Okay, mommy, I'm to Okay, Debbie,
Hi, Andy.
let's go.
So today in our weekly trends, so much has been happening this week. And on Monday, let me start from the first day of the week. And Monday, MPP says that they should be given credit for the Black Queen's victory and the WAFCON. They just ended WAFCON. Of course, they.
Child, omo na ko bobo na na. Omo na
Dabi,
ko.
oh, Dabi.
And our players here-
Omo foundation, ni omo grace, no. In a Gracie Black Queens to that level. You know, Black Queens had not been in the semi-finals for a very long time. They've not even made it to
So
that
that's when they
stage.
came. When they came, Yanko Bida.
Yeah, since our MPP buy, no, Yanko Bida. But then now that they left, their graces, you know, yeah.
Well, so the blessings of their absence has caused.
But when they
this.
were then there.
Yes. So please, they're asking for their credits. This came from Vincent Assefoa. He's the Old Tafo MP. He said this on at Parliament on last Monday. Last Monday. Anyways, and so yeah, this is what they're asking for. They said, please give them the credit.
Yeah,
because-
they are mom.
Oh, but I feel say they are not also taking credits for the bad things that happened during the terrain. If you say that
With the abani eka, with the young family, me and Twasu, me home.
who made it?
Let's continue. Someone.
I do agree with them.
Omundinko.
Eh?
One farmer more now.
Anyways, so that's from the football camp, and let me get into my next story. Okay, so this one is coming from. So there was this prophet that prophesied to Shatawale concerning his life, that this is about to befall him, and last night he got arrested because of his comments that he made. And Shatawale already called on the police to act with some to be swift on the issue, because
With alacrity.
exactly. Hey, what is alacrity? I don't know what it is.
Bravo!
Alacrity.
Allah
Be
create.
expeditious.
Kaish.
More thing.
Oh, yes.
Allah.
Alacrity.
Onyankopon.
There be example.
Allah ye onyame.
Example na bami team na off air.
Allah.
Off air example na bami.
Allah create. Okay.
So after
Alacrity with which?
so after he predicted the death
So what
of,
you say?
the star, now he's been arrested just last night, and in the video
Some DUI something.
yeah
I do,
DUI
counselor.
Donko. But then when with things like this, I don't know how to feel. I don't know if it's something that calls for an arrest, because it's fine. I don't think it's reckless speech. Can you call it that? It's someone just prophesying, but maybe the means is just too broad because it's on social media. But I don't know why it should be taken to I feel like it's been taken so seriously.
No, it hasn't. So here's what happened. And I know I've been seeing this. So you remember there was a time where a certain man of God, or a seemingly man of God, said that Chatawale was going to die. He had seen it and what. And then Chatawale pretended to be dead on that day, and then he was arrested. So that was why he went to jail. He went to prison or jail or something like that. So then times IGP Dan Parry came and he said that those doom prophecy, they have to stop. So it's a guideline that you cannot do certain things like this. And then another prophet have come and you've come to do it. So clearly, we can call you and they'll question you because there are rules that you cannot do that again. You cannot do a lot of rules. Yes. So now he has been called. I don't know if it's an arrest per se or he was just invited to the place to come and come and say you've seen Doom. Videos of come and explain. Come and tell us so that we know what to do. But whatever the case, he did. I feel like do you want me to talk about it or you are just doing your stories? Okay, so I think that men of God have to know they are not above the rules of the land. They are not above it. So if they think that they are above it, they should go and live by the father's hand on the right hand so that they can do their things there.
Or maybe he was ignorant. Maybe he didn't know.
Ignorance is not an excuse. It's not an excuse. Also, I think that if the IGP thinks that this thing is detrimental, they have to set an example, somebody that will be used as a deterrent to others. But if all the time they come and they find a way of getting out of it, they will never stop. And to me, the fact that men of God are blatantly disrespecting the rules of the land, it just breaks my heart because these are people that appeal to the masses and their words.
Yeah, Christians will still defend them.
Yes, their words are taken as the holy grail. So if these people cannot follow the basic rules of the land, then how are you imbibing discipline in your audience or in your congregation? I just don't get it. I want son and papa.
Chai.
Listeners.
So I saw Shatta made a post. I'm traumatized. So this will be what traumatizing me.
Yeah. So now they've arrested whoever traumatized him.
I feel like there should be a way to inculcate discipline into pastors, men of God in Ghana first, because I feel like they are the authority figures for a lot of people in different parts. So if we don't find a way of putting discipline in them, how?
And there is
all of them.
There is a dangerous trajectory where most of them, some of them, want to be famous or popular through bad or good means. Like it's very, very unfortunate, and as a result of that, they are engaging themselves in activities which shouldn't have come from them as men of God, who people look up to. I mean, they need to focus on the calling, because God has called you and He will make the world get to know of you. I mean, some of the pastors you are celebrating today, it took them years to build themselves to where they are today, where we mentioned their names and they are big people. They didn't have to rush and do some bad things to create fear among people. No. So we beg them, the young ones coming, we know you want to be famous, you want to be popular, but do it right. Let your good works speak for you.
My issue here is that it had happened before.
Yeah.
And the person that came with that prophecy was arrested. Even to the extent that... Sorry?
I'm listening.
Like, why, if you were saying, why did you
Yes.
follow the same...
And I remember the then IGP issued a statement that no one should do that again. Even to the extent that even Shatta, he pulled a prank and landed himself in trouble.
That's where Omofia came from. When the
prophecy says when he was ending, someone asked that. So from was Oh, he called me a few weeks ago. He asked me, Andy, now my prophecy na abema na mem. Na I'm saying, how will I know? Oh, Andy, that's who him. There be abema na say mem. Me can Donald Trump there. Me can say playing be better at abema na mem. Me say abem. Andy can once him. I know there. I know there more. There too far one.
Oh, my prophet tights.
Nigel. Nigel is my guy.
Okomi School, Buakwa State College.
Oh, we are Busco.
Yes.
Busco. Oh, really? I never knew.
Bell them, so.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Hunterman girls.
Watch me call Saint Roses.
What?
No difference now.
Flowers.
Hey. Xtra Busco hon kasa de unim.
Yeah. Otima University. Otima University.
Yeah, that's it.
Are they school shaming us right now?
I am.
Also calling your hand, am I?
No, yan kanisa. Hunterman. I don't know Hunterman.
I don't know. It's Ahaban.
No way. And see, what's the acronym? Is it what? Ahas.
Agis. Accra girls, the Aggies, does it come with an H? No, ours comes with an H.
Yo. No, but I like it. AGHISS.
Yeah, we will
And
not
then
agree.
Kamunyan Agiha.
Yours was Abusco.
Yeah, Abusko. Where's college?
And St. Rose is just in Roses.
Rose, if
You are still a girl.
Or Roscoe.
Rosecan. Okay, me. Oh, school name are Rosecan. Oh, we are Rosa. Oh yes, then we have.
Yes,
like,
yeah.
my dear, they are different.
St. Roses, Dorinando.
Abusco.
Dorin is St. Roses, right?
Oh yes. I think when I was in school, she came around once. Like we are the top tier level.
Yeah,
What I say, hey.
Rob, which school do you attend?
Kita Secondary.
So it's what Ketas.
Okay.
Ketasco.
Okay, so the hierarchy is like this: Rosa, Ketasco,
how?
Ahataman.
Excuse me.
Hey! Why don't you treat Mike?
Guys, please.
Hey.
I attended college.
Which kind?
Prempeh College.
You see,
So
the
please,
colleges are
you should know the level.
St. Roses, Prempeh,
Please.
Ketasco,
That's
Stop.
colleges are
Stop.
talking.
and Co. When they are
Agis, Abu. They've been crazy names. They've been crazy acronyms. You know that.
University.
Oh no, but we've had.
Mr. Andy, did you just see what happened?
No.
Maybe say Rose is your number one, or say Aggie should be the top 3. That's what I'm saying.
No, they had draws. Like Drobo Secondary School. Yeah, draws.
Medical no.
No draws. No draws.
I feel shy.
DROSS. You feel shy
Yeah.
for a school like draws, Drobo Secondary School.
No, I don't feel shy for the school, but to say, oh, I'm a dross.
No. Hey, now you've not heard anything yet. They had draws, Drobo Secondary School. Then they had Nedros.
It's what?
New Drobo Secondary
And
School.
then Papi could just forgo the perform.
And I dross.
No, they didn't have Odros. They had Ronedros.
Which is what?
Royal New Drobo Secondary School.
Where Papi Kojo did it?
The name of the school self be assault.
They are royal.
Sexual assault.
What is that? Oh no. Charlie, no, but for real. Don't. Please continue.
Anyways, so my next story.
And we go finish with this.
We go
Charlie,
finish right
guys,
now.
there's a story. There's a story. Yeah, story is brewing. I want to put something across.
Also
So
making some calls.
I want you to finish. No, don't worry with the calls, man.
Okay.
You are dealing with me.
Yeah. You be Fenipa.
Yangaza.
Well, Mr. Kojo Choi, I don't know if you guys have seen the story flying around. He's been appointed as Ghana's ambassador to South Korea. Now he has dual citizenship of being Ghanaian and Korean, and it's not sitting well with a lot of Ghanaians.
Why?
Because of conflict of interest.
What is the conflict of interest?
Potential conflict of interest. I mean, if you are half Korean and half Ghanaian, and then you are serving as an ambassador, like so many issues, security reasons and conflict. Yeah.
Listen, Ghana for our constitution, does it speak against it? No. If in Boom Raswa,
even the constitution, it starts from what is citizenship. What our country defines, and if you read the constitution, I mean, this is somebody who was born here, who came here at early age, went to school, went through our system, and has many businesses here. And you know, when we were going for the Olympics, was it in Japan or so, where we had one person? He was the leader of the delegation. Ghanaian, we use him as a leader of the delegation because of the fact that he comes from there and other things. He comes from there. He understands the two cultures, you know, because it's about getting somebody who knows the system. Because and your ambassador say, "Oh, call representative." You need to be able to bring in business among others.
Of course.
And this man is a businnesman.
Now, who has a government?
Who here? Oh, mate, he has school Ghana for what you say Abrada Pabi your fan say UK where you are happy.
Yeah.
I
They want like someone who is.
Meanwhile,
meanwhile,
the same Abna Dapa you are talking about may have gone to school in the UK.
Yeah.
If you're a citizen,
Of course.
they know they are wrong.
So I mean, why can't we?
Why
Why can't we embrace such things?
So
Yeah, no, he has his mom is a Ghanaian.
So-
The father is a Korean. So like,
yeah,
I mean, what's the and then I'm
Nina, there's
MPPs.
a lot of talks
No.
about it.
You know, MPPs Fadi with Fadi Dabuchi,
Yeah.
and Yabi, you know,
who?
Fadi Dabuchi. MPP. He's from a Lebanese background. He made a post that he congratulated President Mahama for taking this bold initiative because something happened in the past administration which went against him. That the former president, called him that he's giving him an appointment to be our ambassador to Lebanon because of his lineage.
Yeah.
Then after some time, the president called to say there is a problem. And he will fix it and call him 2 weeks time. Now he tried to find out 2 weeks time. He said, I didn't get embassy because some people do not like it.
And
So if you
Fadi
read
was
the first,
even born here in Ghana.
if you read the first part of his statement, he said, like he thanks President Mahama for not being a bigot. And if you know Fadi has been going hard at President Mahama, among others. But for this he did, he congratulated him. You know, we need to encourage now diaspora citizenship now. So if the person has some expertise, you can tap. The man, his pay switch. Do you know the telcos and other people who are using his pay switch and is in La Mas in the restaurant? So many business in the country.
But we are a funny bunch. Yeah. Somebody cannot define coding.
Yeah.
Because he's Ghanaian, we are overlooking that one, and we are focusing on the person that clearly has shown potential and can do the job simply because of skin tone. And the person that we are
MPP has been using him. MPP has been using him in those markets. I mean,
you are going to a sector that borders on a digital whatever. You don't know coding. No, everybody is quiet.
I think Kolani training.
Hey, coding. It's napko your coding.
Charlie, you want to ask. Debbie, are you done?
Yeah, I mean, time is
fast
spent. So.
All right. Thank you very much. Listeners, stay with us here on Hitz 103.9 FM. We're live on Hitz 103.9 FM. Now, let's get into the stories. Now, a lot of people in the comment section. Listeners, I'm reading your comments on Facebook at Hitz 1039 FM. Yes. I'm about to discuss it properly. Issue be obiano and Emeka. The obia Meka. So, are we live? Yeah, we're live. Okay. Listeners, you know I'm the best person to give you this filler. The ambeti wa baby anya no kre. The ambeti wa baby anya no kre. But you ignore filler biya baby unless it's coming from me. Na dia ho biya no. Me babeka. The National Sports Authority boss has made a statement on Vybz Kartel expressing interest in coming to Ghana to perform. I don't know if you've seen or heard about that. Okay. Rob, have you heard about that? Tilly, have you? Okay, good. Ghana National Sports Authority NSA Director General Yahampo Fuankra says the Accra Sports Stadium cannot host a proposed concert by Jamaican dancehall star Vybz Kartel unless a proper pitch cover is secured. Yeah, bro. Acha, second guess next week. Acha. It's just around the corner.
I have a feeling this guy will see him the next day. I don't know.
But me, it happened to me.
Why?
The day I'm married, no, I went to work. It was a Sunday. That evening, I was on air.
Boys,
Okay.
You're trying to justify why you're going to be here.
Yes.
Make you know my name. According to him, the stadium, which remains the country's primary venue for international matches, is already undergoing partial renovation, with some sections of the seating area cordoned off. Vybz Kartel's management has reportedly written to the NSA expressing interest in staging a concert at the stadium as part of a planned world tour in December. Yahampo Fuankra told Sport FM that the scale and nature of Kartel's performances require an unrestricted setup, something that poses a major risk to the stadium's playing surface without a protective cover. If you look at the stages they mount are the kind of setup he needs to match his energy, we can't restrict him, but how do we give him that space when we haven't protected our pitch, he asked. He added that allowing the concert without the necessary precautions would leave the pitch badly damaged. Otherwise, I might as well write my resignation letter. December 31st is not worth destroying the pitch, he said. And Fuankra acknowledged Kartel's global popularity and the potential cultural impact of the event, especially in terms of tourism and Ghana-Jamaica relations. It's beyond music. It's a whole statement, a music renaissance, Ghana's creative appeal, and Kartel's own redemption story as a born-again Rastafarian, he said. Was it not the same place Stonebwoy had his concert?
Yeah.
Was it not the same place? I mean, all of these issues. I mean, when did he realize that a pitch, the stadium needs a pitch cover? We've had international matches. Did they not know that we needed to? Okay, let me leave it with you.
Yeah, Andy, I think that when it comes to the issues of a pitch cover, last year, the former, Yahampo Fuankra is a new boss for NSA. I remember the former boss of NSA appeared before the Public Accounts Committee of Parliament, and they asked him of this same pitch cover because, it got to a point where we were at a point where we were going to play our next game outside of Ghana, our World Cup qualifying games. And it didn't come as a good news for the country because a football nation and we do not have a pitch. You know that there are some countries who were made to play their games in different countries because of the bad pitches, like Burkina Faso. So that things we did cost us at the time we needed the stadiums, you understand? And as it stands, the only stadium which is CAF approved or FIFA approved for us to host international games is the Accra Sports Stadium. So it's like I can't say Abeye Kosia a Ekitaye. So we have to hold it in high esteem. The pitch cover thing, if you want to use the field, because the nature bottles can break, things can go into the pitch among others. You need to have a cover to protect the grass so that you can have all your party and still the pitch can still be in use. You understand? So for me, I think that as at this time, we should see that as a form of investment and get a pitch cover, because one of the things which brings money to the NSA is renting of the stadium for activities. So if renting of the stadium for activities are part of your revenue lines, why don't you invest in things which can help you get more money? So that, when you invest in that, it means your cost is going to go up when people need it and will use the pitch. We need to, as a country, because we've seen it happen in Europe and others, they use the stadium, they cover the stadium and use it. So if we really want that kind of activities to happen there, we shouldn't use, we don't have a picture cover, we will need a picture cover as an excuse, but see that as an investment opportunity and invest in there and make the returns from that side. So whatever it takes to get the pitch cover, the NSA should put in place the necessary measures to get the pitch cover so that the place can be used, because it has so many potential in terms of, benefits for the program to happen, from the artistry, those who will be in the value chain, to, helping more arrivals into the country. Because I don't think Vybz Kartel has performed in any African country since his return. And, this will be a very good one. And then we've heard Bulldog speak about the fact that, one of the reasons they collaborated with Rapaholic was as a result of Vybz Kartel's arrest, when they had made everything possible, book a venue and other things for Vybz Kartel, but unfortunately he was arrested. And coming to Ghana to unite with Shatta Wale on home soil is going to be something which can, project our talent, artistry, and also promote us as a tourism destination. I'm sure a lot of people in America, in Africa, will book it. There has been times this country, is it Singapore? They go and bid for concerts or big concerts. So that the reason for doing that is other economic benefit, because they go bid for that concert so that all the people in the Asian community will come in there, and weeks to the concerts, their hotels are filled. Transportation, because they know that when they go and bid for the concert, regardless of the amounts involved, there is going to be ripple benefits. So we need to see this as a big venture where we can invest in ourselves and make it happen, so that all the others who can benefit will benefit from it.
Right, thank you very much. Tini?
Yes. First off, this conversation is also happening at the same time that Sarkodie has announced that he's going to perform at the Babayara. Right? So how is he doing his?
Good question.
There are different ways of organizing events at the stadium. Okay. It depends on what size of the stadium you want to take. So if, for example,
you're taking half.
If you're taking half, or if you're even taking like a quarter, you understand? So from the goalposts facing so if you set up your stage on the like from the goalpost area, and you are facing one particular section, like a corner, then that means that's where you're facing. And then you can also have a situation where you set up from a particular angle, but there's nobody on the pitch, and then people are just circled around. I think the recent one where Shatta Wale was performing at the there was a soccer match. There was a match that was played recently. The president was there. What's his name?
President Cup.
The President Cup. Yes. So clearly you realize that where the stage was set up has got nothing to do with the pitch. But at the end of the day, people were just, in the stadium and still enjoying it. So unless the person indicates clearly they want to be able to put people on the pitch, then you can still use the space, but without necessarily messing up the pitch.
I remember.
So, she was making it. Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay, no, let's add it.
I remember when, excuse me, when Eve, Mario and Wyclef were billed to perform. I think it was the launch of Zayn. Remember the Zayn network? Yeah. And they were registering numbers right there at the stadium. So once you enter, you any number you need, they just port it, or they create it for you right there. It was beautiful. they won't allow revelers to come on the pitch to come and party with them. So I remember we kicked off at the time. I was working with Kwakese, and we were billed to perform. So we opened the show, and they won't allow. So we just performed to audiences in the stands. No one on the pitch. It was just cameras, media, just about 15 people. Nipa Kakrebi on the pitch. Why? They said the next day there was some soccer. I think it was a crowds of folk and Kumasi. It was a big match, right? Reasons they gave was better because at the time we will finish, cleaning the whole place again and preparing it for the game will be very difficult. So we thought that, then it was a wrong date grad to start with, knowing that there was going to be a football match the next day. And then the artists that were coming to perform, you're bringing Wyclef, you're bringing Eve, Mario. Kwakese was in his prime. I mean, at the time,
King of the streets.
And you want his followers to sit in the popular stands and watch him. No, it not going to happen. All right, no problem. So we kicked it off. Soon afterwards, Mario, then Eve came, then came Wyclef. And you know Wyclef, crazy. Guys started performing. Just about 5 or 10 minutes into his performance, he says, he asked the band, stop. No, stop. You know, his producer, Jerry Wonder, he said, Jerry, stop. Nah, man, I don't know the reason they keep the people over there. You guys want to join me? I need you. And everybody, yeah. Open the damn gates. I want to see them. Charlie left small. People won't jump the thing because heavy security, they won't allow people to, even we had finished performance, but me, I just wanted to be in the crowd to feel it, not backstage. And so we had joined them in there. They say they won't allow people to get on the pitch. Lie. Wyclef said, if you won't allow the people to come, then I'll rather go to them.
Hey.
Yes. Yo, I've been to shows,
the artists.
There are some artists, their level of their engagement.
You need some artists, based on the nature of the performance, you need energy from the people.
Yes.
So if you don't get that energy, then it becomes like it's a disconnect.
Yeah.
And once there's a disconnect and you are not there to give that kind of presentation where people want to watch you. And, there are presentations where people watch you and clap. But there are others you need to feed off the energy of the people.
Right.
So if you are not getting that internationally, once it goes out, it also looks like, this guy went to Ghana and he flopped.
Right.
So you know, go work for him.
I can't say what Miss Bell was saying. She's passed a comment about polluters, and he said there was a show he went, like, somebody watch him and watch her shoe some way as she's performing. I can't know finish shoe. Like, she feel like there's something wrong with
What is wrong with your shoe? What if the person admires the shoe?
I say, like, as a Nipan passes some comment.
All musicians, almost can be.
So like at times the energy from the crowd. So he say what Paluta did there. Some of them were killed.
No, back to the thing.
Let's go so that we don't divert.
Yeah, that night, for me, what the guy did, look, you go to the popular stand. They opened the gate for him.
He needs that energy.
And then he went into the stands. Almost like he did a 360 performance. Like every song, you come and stand here and perform 911. You perform a Fuji song here. Then you move.
Then he feels satisfied after the show. Like, my bush show.
Yeah. So if they say they won't allow something, just as Robert said, something... For Vice Cats, I don't think they can divide the pitch or give him a certain space. I'm sure he would need the whole thing, like a 360 performance.
Okay, so
Tilly was on the floor. So
yes, so I think first. Don't worry. I think Adam has said the first part of what I wanted to say, which is an investment opportunity. So if they see that as an avenue to make money. Even if the government in Ghana is not willing to sponsor that, are they willing to talk to a private person that, do this for us? Maybe we can pay after after maybe 2 or 3 years, because a lot of artists want to use our space for events, but we are not able to give them the place because of this. So do this, and after 3 years we can pay, because then we will add that to the cost of the pitch whenever they are coming on. Now I think the next phase should be, whatever reason that Vybz Kartel and his team want to be in Ghana, I think they have done their feasibility studies and they feel like, Ghana, December in GH and all the razzmatazz around it will be good for our tour. So have they told them that, listen, the only way we can give you this is if probably you can cater for the cover? Maybe they have the financial wherewithal to do that.
Yeah.
They might be willing to do that just so they can have their concert here. So probably they'll do that and probably add that to the prices of their ticket or whichever way. So I feel they should be open to that level of conversation as well, rather than assuming a position that seems like, unless we have the car, we can't do it. Maybe they'll be willing to do that, so they should open themselves up to that. And to me, I really, really will be very excited if the new team at NSA they open themselves up for this thing to happen, because I feel like the just ended MPP governments, they have done a lot when it comes to the December in GH thing. They have had a lot of statements, and I think the NDC will benefit more and will have more applause here if they are able to get Vybz Kartel thing to happen in Ghana this December. It will even be, I feel like, the highlight of their first December season since they assumed government. So I think there are a lot of benefits. Tourism-wise, this is good for us. Because, I mean, you see how this whole December and GH thing is, now knowing that African countries will come around simply because Vybz Kartel, there's something prominent on their calendar for this December, so they should make it happen. And I keep saying that it is the synergy, the understanding of the ministers and the people in other sectors that will help our sector too. I remember Baba Sadiq's event, Wilderland. One of the reasons he had to stop was because the forestry ministry, they were giving him problem. He came to say it on radio, that the people that gave him the shy place, it got to a time, it's like they don't understand the essence of what he's doing. So a lot of problems back and forth. I see that happening with our sector if the NSA too, they don't see the opportunities that come with giving our sector the platform in December. So they should open themselves up. There should be a form of synergy. If tourism is a goal for the Mahama government, how would the other ministries want to pitch in their energy to ensure that December tourism is a big deal? Whichever way, if it's the stadiums that we need, how are we getting our stadiums prepared for December to ensure that tourism becomes a big thing still in December? And finally, my last point is messing in my head. But yeah, basically, that should be something they should consider. If he's talking and my last point comes again, I'll put it in. But yeah, this is it.
Okay, well, but there's something I want to draw your attention to, Rob. I think with Yao's submission, there was something he mentioned at the tail end of his submission. He said, he mentioned something about, he said, he added that allowing the concert with the necessary precautions will leave the pitch badly damaged. Now listen, otherwise, I might as well write my resignation letter. December 31st is not worth destroying the pitch.
December what?
31st.
I mean,
I think that's a scheduled
time
date
for the show.
Okay, all right. So here's my point. I have a few points.
Now, I want you to add that.
I will add that. So the very first one is the fact that we've organized several events at the stadium, and some were in the middle of the pitch, some were, from the goalpost area, different events. Some of them, I think, we did the Tigo event on that particular pitch. We did the Ghana,
right.
Guinness big eruption,
Right.
Guinness big eruption. Akon came and
Guinness
all that.
big eruption.
Yeah, that was like huge, right in the middle.
A lot of
And
things
then
erupted.
we've had
That night, we all thought the whole place would cave in. Like,
that was when Shatta and Samini's beef was
at
its peak. I still remember
night,
the details. And there's been Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
On that same. So we've seen all of that. However, we also had a particular time when we were supposed to organize a program for a client, and that particular issue came up in terms of protecting the pitch. So I think that the thing, a lot of lessons, like, if you are learning from previous events that have taken place, you know for a fact that, okay, so because of these things, that is why it becomes difficult for people to be able to organize a particular program on the pitch, and hence the pitch protector. So one of the last events we were supposed to have done, they asked for it, and we began to, investigate to understand the cost involved. And it's huge. So I understand where he's coming from if he's saying that £500,000 euros to get it. But if you convert 500,000 euros to CD, that's like 6.1 thereabouts. Let's just make it 6.5 because it will be some extra charges here and
6.5 million.
6.5 million, yes.
Ghana cedis.
Yeah. Now, so the question here is this. Can we look at this from the perspective of investment and see what is the economic value of this whole project? You understand? So, first of all, if you are running a place of that nature and you know that it's not just for soccer, it means that we are underutilizing the facility. So the place has to be optimized. So if the place is supposed to be optimized, it means you're supposed to be thinking about how or the conditions that can favor optimization. And one of them is a pitch cover, literally. So even without somebody saying, I'm looking for business at your venue, that should be one of your areas of focus so that it becomes a marketing objective that you are saying to your people that, guys, we need to be able to get 10 shows every year, paying X amount of money so that we can get returns on investment in the stadium. So the question here is, even because the statement also says that he's turned down a few requests, which means there are opportunities for revenue generation. So assuming for a year you are doing 10 programs because you have the pitch cover, it means that if you invest in the pitch cover and you take a conservative number like 10, then it means you are going to get what? I don't know how much they're charging. Let's say 100K or let's say 200K for the venue. It means that for a particular year, you are going to make 200 times 10. Yeah. And that is 2 million. Yeah. So for year 1, you've made 2 million.
Which is some good
year
money.
2, you make another 2 million. Year 3, you make another 2 million. So within 4 years, because by the third year, you're making 6 million. So within 4 years, you are getting back the money. Now, if the pitch cover is that strong, it's not going to mess up after 40 shows. Or assuming you weave in your wear and tear, which means that at the end of the day, you have to replace, which you have to figure out when you're supposed to do the replacement. It means that over a particular number of time, whether 6 years or 7 years, you're probably replacing, but there is a guaranteed revenue coming in the subsequent years when you have already finished your payback. So that is an investment opportunity you can look into because it allows you to be able to optimize the staging, the space. Now, so that on its side, that in terms of cost benefit analysis and all of that, you are clear. But what is the other benefit you're also looking at? Then you go into the other area. What does it mean in terms of tourism? People come into the country consistently for as long as people know they can do shows there. So you can imagine radio, media, publicity, how much money comes to the media houses for publicizing a particular program.
You need big
social, those billboards, Adam's people, what's the name? Newsprint and all of that. Then you now come to influencers who are literally going to be on the platform promoting all of these events. Then you go to security consistently over the period. Then you go to the hotels. Then you go to transportation. Then you go to food. Then you go to logistics like stage, light, sound. Then you go to insurance. All the elements, everything that's supposed to come to play. Everybody in the value chain is benefiting.
I keep saying, okay.
So the thing here is,
airline.
when you are doing, from the financial aspect, you can work out your payback period. On the other side, you're looking at what it means to the economy. You are engineering business engagements. And I think that we need to be able to analyze this from the holistic angle, not just the pitch is going to, that feels too much like, because you're saying that if it doesn't go through, you're going to resign?
Yes.
No, I think it should open up. I think it should open up to have the conversation about it. And also possibly embrace maybe somebody like investors who are willing to play ball.
Could I, okay, but you see, when I read that line, what came to my mind was, it could be that he made that statement for a good cause. Reason is that he had pitched it, or he had pushed for it but nothing good is coming out of it.
No, Andy, there are two things.
Mind you, he has been in that space for a very long time.
Andy,
He's very experienced.
No, Andy,
so he
I
knows
get
what he's talking
you.
about.
But to say that you will resign, it's more like you are not
And it's not worth
opening.
it.
Yes.
You are
It's
not
worth it.
opening to hearing what is possible. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. That
Yeah.
maybe he had pushed and nothing good is coming. Maybe
Unfortunately, it wasn't said, so it's
You also
difficult for
assume,
you to
right.
project
And-
that.
And you
aspect.
say, and he even said it's not worth something over
The
just the
31st
difference,
worth
which
it.
means that. That's why I said his
distraction
posture,
is coming.
his posture didn't seem like he was opened. But no, but what if there are opportunities to actually do the same thing, make more money, and the pitch and say.
They may
But to
be
say,
a company
oh,
who wants to.
that I have to resign, or me say, you've shut your mind to the possibility, and they should know when it comes to.
And
But I just think that they need to understand that that particular facility is not just for sports. Yes, sometimes you have sports people leading and all of that. But yes, preserve your interest. But let's not assume that a stadium is only
Wembley
for sports.
But
And
wait,
across the world, everywhere.
but we should also know that it falls in his office.
We are not saying it doesn't fall in his office.
Right. So
It
he's
falls in
doing
his-
anything he can to protect
No,
it.
he falls in his office, and the office that particular office is for Ghana
other purposes.
and Ghanaians. And that's what we are saying. That let's just be clear that it is not only for sports. So that we are sort of like we are begging. No, they have to look into it.
So this where things boggle my mind. So, Andy, somewhere in 2014 February, the former NSS boss appeared before the Public Account Committee, and he gave reason why Accra Sports Stadium pitch was not covered for Stoneboy's concert. Now, this is a story I'm reading from Ghana Web. The Director General of the National Sports Authority, Professor Peter Chumesi, has explained, this was in 2024, why the Accra Sports Stadium pitch was not covered during Stoneboy's concert in December 2023. Motorbikes were seen performing a jaw-dropping performance that left Accra Sports Stadium grounds scared during the performance. Okay, let me go to
Just look for the
what he
specific
said.
areas. So
So appearing before the Public Account Committee on Monday, February 5, 2024, the NSA boss was quizzed by the MP for Ningo Prampram, Sam George, why the pitch was not covered for the concert to avoid any damage. In his response, Professor Chumesi noted that they could not cover the pitch for Stoneboy's concert because of the duration of the show. He explained that the pitch would have further deteriorated if it was covered due to the heat. Now I'm quoting, Mr. Chairman, when the stadia are used for short hour events, we cover the pitch. We cover the pitches because it's just for a short while. So we cover, meaning you have it all, you do it. Now, or say, he went to say, because it is just for a short while, and it won't generate much heat to the grass. But when they are used for long hour events, we don't cover them so as not to put much stress on the grass to prevent damage to it. Professor Chumesi, he further revealed that the Stoneboy team pay like. So if you are saying if it is used for a short event, you cover the pitch, meaning there is a pitch cover somewhere. So where is that pitch cover? Is this point or day? Or
or maybe there's a different type, and there are different types for that matter. So we just need to be clear about it.
So
But I think that
in
in all fairness, usually when you book the place, there's always a component for grass recovery. That goes along with it, and the duration between the date of your event and the next football activity always matters. So that if it is almost immediate, and it will not give you that particular space to be able to ensure that the grass is fully recovered to meet the standard required for that particular match, then that's where the concerns are. So whatever it is, we need to invest, and the key word here is invest. Invest in the right pitch cover that can allow for concerts to also take place, and then soccer to also take place, because at the end of the day, the venue is not just for soccer.
This is what Sokwe Safu is saying. He says, good morning, bro. There was a pitch cover on the University of Ghana Sports Stadium during the opening of the All Africa Games. Check the audit report and see how much it costs to rent it. Do they want to rent or buy? Everything is in Ghana. It is possible.
So, Andy, this is the matches we are going to play.
He says it is possible. Are you listening?
Oh, yes.
So why they rush like that? Okay. Someone, so Gresafu is saying.
But is it the possible?
Listen to what the gentleman is saying. Listen. You don't listen, Adam.
You are adding interpretation.
Second August, you'll be humble.
Maybe it's not the possible.
You are not listening. Listen to what Gresafu is saying. He says it is possible.
Maybe it's not the possible.
He is saying it is. What am I thinking? I'm reading. What Gresafu is saying.
So what possible did you see? Is it blue and red?
Medium air is in writing. Says everything is in Ghana.
It's handwritten on the wall.
Now over no say it is possible
in blue, white, and red.
Okay.
So Andy, I'm looking at the matches for the World Cup qualifiers left. We have September 8th, we have October 6th, and we have October 13th. These are the matches. So Ebedu December. I think some will
be. Is there any in
after,
January?
Let
me hear what's in January.
So the event is in December. He's talking about the aftermath.
Most of our matches are.
No, that's the question. So there's none in January that you can confirm for now. Okay. So all said and done, Vibes Cartel show can equally happen at the Independence Square. We had a 52,000 capacity when Chance and Vic Mensa had their show, Black Star Line Festival or something. About 52,000. We had a Global Citizen there as well. It was a very solid program. So yes, we understand that the stadium is the first option. However, if for any reason, given our understanding of the value in this particular move by Vibes Cartel and his team, then we just want to say that if nothing really is supposed to prevent them from making it happen, they can always consider the Independence Square, because that place is huge. You're not going to get any queries with respect to the pitch, and what you need to do probably is to build your your fence to cover the space, just like it was done with respect to the Black Star Line Festival. Or so I'm not sure what the name is. But yeah, or either of them, and then you can host the event. So for me,
but the Legon Sports Stadium is
also available. But again, I'm not too sure.
And they were able to
maybe the capacity.
What capacity?
No. You know the Legon place. They were not on the pitch really.
Yeah, but now they should cover it so we go on the pitch.
Yeah. So again, it's about the cost element. But what I'm saying is that regardless.
No, your submission was on point.
Regardless, we have an alternative. So
you're giving them a solution. If only somebody is listening, you're giving them a possible solution, because you see, after you can still rent it to other events, and you're still going to make your money, and it's going to be a long-term investment. So I think they know, but it's where to acquire the funds. That's always the problem. You see, we from this sector, we're always last on government's lists.
And easier.
Yeah, because I was speaking to Rex the other day, and their budget is going to come in 2026. Yeah, just say in 3 they say something. Not now.
Yeah, but that's why
health, there's education, there's electricity, there's so many other things that would always come first, and we always prioritize.
So you know what? For me, some of the arguments when they are being made, we should just break it down. Let's go off the title entertainment and talk about trade. The business aspect
of it.
So it's connected to tourism. Maybe there's some focus on tourism. This is connected to foreign relations or whatever. It is connected. It is connected to trade and investment, that kind of stuff. We should break it down and find how it's connected to all of these areas and bring them together and say this is the one activity we are doing in the name of entertainment, but this is how it benefits all the other areas.
The man who is supposed to go and defend it actually shot the thing down before dead on arrival, like they say. And not be the thing y'all talk. It's actually dead on arrival. So if he
this or never.
So I understand. You see, but what Roberts is saying, he could have given us instances. And I'm sure probably people from the government sector would have chanced on it and would have defended our case. But to go straight and blunt like, Charlie, this kind of day I won't forget, If I am part of this government machinery, I'm reading that thing, yes, and I ever forget it because we really don't have the money. But if Yao actually gave us,
windows
window of consideration,
looking at it this way, like how you looked at it, and then the possible variants in the future. If I'm reading, I'll look at it
possible variants in the future.
Possible. Now you're decorating Socrates.
Word
possible.
I grab the Krunia account.
But you see,
possible.
If you're on a more serious note, if this is what they are saying, we need a spokesperson from the creative arts, a spokesperson from tourism, together saying that we heard what you said, because you are speaking from the sports angle, wanting to protect your turf.
Yeah.
However, from our perspective, this is what it means. So that these people will come together and and find a way to sync, because it has to be for the ultimate good of the people.
Okay, so for example, I'm asking this question. What if Vibe says, okay, I can provide this page cover, but if I finish, I'm taking it away?
But it's part of the deal.
We need him here.
Ashes just joined us. Listen to Sukri Safo. There was a pitch cover on the University of Ghana Sports Stadium during the opening of the All Up. Second August. But all of us at the 2nd August are standing and insult. Now, if you do know, 2nd August.
I'm not sure he's
threat
scared
of violence.
Everybody know now.
He's not scared.
The person in the fear say go here. Anything finish.
Oh no, the one is
like your own like this.
but it's not the fear. The only thing you for do now before announce a venue. If they announce a venue,
I tell you, go pay rough. Something happy where I dey go marry. Where at the drive, I see that the Lumba and Ochinoku by the road.
Akwesi, pause. You mentioned a name that's ringing all over. What is going on?
I'll soon. I've already mentioned that I'll release the filler pretty soon. So don't worry. I've seen people calling me plenty as we speak. Our very own
John Jermaine, he's just.
What do you want to come and do?
Go home. Go.
Baby, cry.
At this point, so I be next week.
As you enter, Africa say they can't remove them.
Yeah, if I be removed.
And them cry, you nipa bear.
You're allowed to think, but it's not everything you have to see.
No, he thinks through his mouth.
Oh my God.
I didn't see the number.
And then once he thinks, no, people talk out. So if they go kill someone, say, "Who me be cool?" Straight, no, you go talk. Socrates says there was a pitch cover on the University of Ghana Sports Stadium during the opening of the All Africa Games. Check the audit report. Adam, do you have the audit report?
No. Socrates is right.
Yeah.
But there are different types.
For our dear listeners, so we can...
Yeah, no, he's right. And,
right.
Because they put it there and all of that.
Which means we have a pitch cover.
Yeah, but there are types. So we need to also understand...
And sizes.
So we need to understand and appreciate the type. Because even with that, it's only it was used for a specific purpose, and after that it was off. You understand? I'm not too sure if that is for the concert type of event.
And then
if
probably
that
the
is,
size.
I don't
maybe the pitch size might be the
I don't know where Jimmy Ogrumaza. See, somebody come the right. If you say me read the idea. So Martin Kabentlo said he say them say Lumba die. You say if Andy Dosty confirm before you go believe. Now other Andy Dosty know a much man.
Andy Dosty, I'm a catching you. Andy Dosty confirm me and I'm a JD.
No. Okay. So what? Shall we move on? Or Adam, you are about saying something?
Go to the Lumba filler.
Oh, let's go.
I think we've exhausted this, but and everybody agrees that we need to be able to look into the options and focus on the investment.
Right now, this morning, Saturday, is what we have to hear.
Yes.
Tell us, Dada Andy.
Say what?
You say you get filler about the matter.
Please come forward right now.
They say you get filler about the matter.
Which matter?
Lumba matter.
Say what?
They say buy.
You know buy.
Tell us.
Yeah, you know buy.
Same thing.
What?
It be the same thing with
But
the
he just said it.
I've just mentioned that I don't know where this is coming from.
Yeah.
Monaguchi made a post.
Sorry?
Monaguchi.
Uh-huh.
So you don't know where it's coming from.
Right.
Monaguchi made a post
on Twitter.
that Lumba is dead.
Is Monaguchi on Twitter?
Hey, Instagram. Hono Dinago most of the time. And I think she made a post. Monaguchi official. I've just received
please speak up.
call. I've just received a terrible call that our legendary Daddy Lumba has passed on in few minutes ago. I hope it's just not true. But you write it into. My heart is so broken. Meanwhile, you say you hope it's not true.
Okay.
Settings.
80.
But isn't there?
This is the huh?
Okay, go on with your.
No,
Sorry.
go ahead.
No, I was asking. I heard in the media somewhere recently there's a law against
Fake
news and all those
It's
things.
against the law.
Is it real? Like what I'm hearing?
Yeah. It's fake news publication is against the law.
Okay.
The same lady that said that Agrada got to somebody beat her because meanwhile now Agrada that time can do prison. The same lady, the same one.
Then they should go after her. If it's spewing fake news and there's a law, you cannot just put somebody's dad or somebody's family member. Because it's everywhere. All of a sudden, Adam text me and say Lumba has been pronounced dead more than the devil. So let's leave him alone.
Yeah, but you are even saying somebody's dad or somebody's the human being himself, in the mix stuff. How would he feel? So I mean, these are serious things.
We shouldn't joke with.
And some of these things, and when it comes to if it comes to anything of this nature, you always have to make sure that the news doesn't come from you.
Yeah.
It should always come from family members who have confirmed 100% that this is true.
And even the last year.
So Andy, what's the situation?
Somebody passed on information about a senior journalist dead. I'm just there, and the person called me like, "Oh, Charlie, I was there. The family, some of them were there. They are all sad. This person has died." I said, "Okay, I hear you." I didn't go ahead to publish anything. Now, it took days for me to finish because I called somebody who I know is closer to. I checked, say he has not heard from them. By the end of the week, I was told it's a lie. The person was sick, and the person is a big man. So if I've just gone to town with it because the person said, "Oh, he was speaking with some of the family members and they were all sad," you go do your work. I mean, cross check, and it's been like a year. I've not heard the person. It's very.
Allow Andy to give us the news. Andy says he has information. Let's go.
Mr. Dosty.
Listeners, stay. About insecticides and stuff.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
Of course.
yeah.
The pesticides,
Yeah.
insecticides,
Weedicides. and
all the
stuff.
sides.
Yeah, yeah. Listeners, we are live on Hitz 103.9 FM. It's 11 a.m. To all of you calling and calling. Yes, I understand. And I know why. A lot of people are calling and calling. Because of my affiliation and my recent work with the legend. I've made a post on my Facebook page right now. So I think that replies or that explains everything going on right now. A lot of people, all the calls and the messages coming through, I appreciate all of them because of my. I mean, although I've been with him for a while, but until I started working with him, I think last year or the last 2 years. So I'm sure that's the reason a lot of people are calling and calling and calling. But to be very honest, the legend lives. That Lumba is still alive. He is very well and not dead, as rumors or speculations are going on. Please ignore the rumors. Ignore them. They are not true. They are not true. I've seen a lot of all of these.
Who started it?
I don't know who started it. All I am saying is it's not true. Please ignore the rumors. Let's rather pray for him. Let's wish him well. And look, the little I know about Daddy Lumba, when it comes to these rumors, it a pain him, pal.
Yeah, they do.
Right?
Now.
It a pain him. He doesn't like that at all. Imagine, Charlie, you there or somewhere, all of a sudden rumors flying around that, why? What's that? You there or somewhere, Eden. Can't be shame. Actually, make her go check what happened for social media. Like, hey, no way should they be told me. And every year, there is this hoax about Daddy Lumba. Every year, or this be say what, like every year, constantly. Why?
Maybe people want to.
If I take action.
Of course, if I take action.
Maybe this one.
Listeners, stay with us. Right. So listeners, please let's all ignore the rumors and wish him well, rather. Because Chalon, the more serious note, the money do some.
But yo, if there's a law for fake news, whoever started this news must be picked up.
Is it not the same thing that Shatawale the same thing?
So if they pick that pastor up, they for pick this person too up. I mean, the cybersecurity can track and see where this information came from.
So, go ahead.
Yeah, so they for pick. And then you say who start them?
In Ghana, publication of false news is an offense. It's a public crime, and it's against the Section 208 of the Criminal Offences Act 1960, Act 29. It's outlining the offences. I say makes a crime. You
and then we
tell me who tell us.
Listen.
The thing say be crying, not that leave the rest. Who tell us? You call me?
When I saw the
Go
post
ahead.
this morning, I think I saw it on Monaguchi official page. That and this how and I read it.
She posted it first.
She posted it first.
So it was Monaguchi that put out the news.
Yeah, that it got trending.
What's the following?
This is it.
What's the following?
Monaguchi official.
What's the size of the following? Like how many
What's the
people?
size of the following?
Let me check the following for you. The following.
Lumba is a legend, though. You guys stop playing bullshit with the man's name.
So she has about
That's an absolute
135,000
legend that
followers.
you guys are toying with.
1,000 followers. And when people even are posting it in groups and others, it will
It has
further
already
increase.
gone in groups. I mean, plenty of people are
So
calling
she
to ask,
posted in the morning.
is Lumba alive or...
At the time the screenshot was done, it was 16 minutes ago.
See,
earlier in the
we
morning.
got to respect. We have to put some respect on these
I've
legends.
just
their name.
received a terrible
I
call.
get this nonsense all the time from Yasapon. Time and time again, people will call me, oh, they hear Yasapon is late, they hear Yasapon is past. Yo, wait, if Yasapon is past, management or the family will actually put it out. Don't you guys go out speculating what is not true. Right now, anybody that puts any news about Yasapon, which is not true, we'll look for the source of the news and we'll sue you or we'll arrest you.
Yeah, so I just want to say that, you see, you said that people have been calling you. That's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying, no, I read it a lot too on the internet as well.
I get you, but what I'm saying is that at least they are calling.
If you call me to find out, that's fine. I respectfully, I'll tell you. But if you consistently disturb my phone with that thing, I'll tell you what you want here too.
And look, look at the way she posted. I mean, the post crab means you want to show you are not sure, but you've posted it. This is death. Look at how she cowed the whole caption. I've just received a terrible call that our legendary Daddy Lumba has passed on a few minutes ago. I hope it's not true. My heart is so broken. Then you come to say, you tag somebody, Abba the Great, please confirm for us why. Namaye Basa.
After she broke the news.
Yeah, you now you're
She
asking
actually
someone
gave herself an out. So that
Yes.
just in case, Ghana, you're
and
saying.
you're asking somebody to confirm for you. I mean, what kind of... If you are influential, you need to be very cautious about because some of the things you post on public places. Because, I mean, you cannot put... By now, maybe an ebusi ni BP kwada baby dada. Do you know how you further increase obi ebia or sheno ni ade? We should be
The
cautious.
way we are talking too much. Listen, we were in
Make the
Ghana.
Lord-
We were in Ghana, and Shatawale said he was dead, and he wasn't dead, and he was arrested.
Yeah.
So if
go
somebody
inside.
has come and they say somebody is dead and the person is alive,
If I arrest them.
Shatawale's case, he wasn't just arrested.
Yes, he was jailed. And I mean, wow, he was imprisoned. So it can be done. Clearly, there is a clear case. And they said the reason was fear and panic.
Yes. And this
Am I not panicked?
But you see, listen,
freezing up.
we have to be careful with news now, because you see somebody like Sam George, Minister of Information, that guy's ears on the ground. He's one person who's in touch with social media. And he doesn't take these things lightly. Because I know what happened to the Sinaso conversation. I know the conversations that went on back door. You know, that guy, if he count himself lucky, the bigger quiz guy. Really. Because where like the matter go, like you know, go like. Some of us really stood for him.
Alone, if you listen, it's like I did watch horror movie.
Yeah.
Really, well, it was stupid for him to put such news out. It was really DJ Black just warned me about language, but sorry. But some of us would say I'm the way he did, It wasn't proper. Can you guys just wake up and you put anything out just because a few likes, a few trends, a few whatever, and everybody's on your page. Nah, you're dang. Somebody's father, somebody's child, somebody's, something. Even the person himself. Because I'll use this Sinaso as an example, because I was closer to her. She was really traumatized. Her mother was in America by then. She was just getting on the next flight to come home because her daughter was traumatized. Why are you going to say you pull somebody's heart out and you chew and you... Why are you saying all that? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? And then after you come and tell us that, I was just joking.
For entertainment purpose.
Are you serious? You people should stop these things. It's not every news that makes news. Some news will take you to the other news that you really don't want. Lumba's day somewhere. Nothing happened. Or on a checkup. You say he's dead. Because you saw him at the hospital. So you shouldn't go to the hospital. What problems have with this? The man needs checkup. At his age, he needs constant checkup. So maybe you saw him go to the hospital or somebody saw him go to the hospital.
Please, based on what Adam read, it was not seen.
No, another person.
Phone call.
Another person posted that he saw.
Oh, really not cool. Not cool.
But if you see somebody at the hospital,
Charlie, I go to the hospital to check myself up. No, it be me.
Even if they carry somebody's up, go.
What is the problem?
Like, hello.
No, okay, it's him. He's in a stretcher. They are taking him to the OPD or whatever they call it. What is wrong? Is he not human? Did he come like Superman? I can see you. Let's go with your show.
Okay, listeners. If there's any developing story or issue to this, I will communicate. But for now, as I said earlier, please ignore the rumors until there is a family confirmation, even if there is anything that Ntontoma Kanwa, because you cannot, as at now, we don't know if he's drinking tea. We don't know whether sugar day inside or it be salt way day inside. You can't even tell. So let's just hold on to it. It's like everyone, all his pictures are all over. Just because of one simple post. Words are powerful. Let's be careful with the things we say sometimes.
How we use our followers.
Okay, listeners, stay with us here on Hitz 103.9 FM. Quick commercial. When we come back, we will continue. I've got filler for you when we come back. Something else is coming up. Please stay on. Boss! Kasahari Panta.
So apt.
Kasahari Panta, Kasahari.
Mouth diarrhea, finger diarrhea.
Okay.
Asemba.
Tietia break. Issues there. Ayeka. Okay, let me try and read some comments. But for now, stories. The Luma is alive. Sorry?
Nana Kwame Jan. I think his father's 1 week.
Nana Kwame Jan. Oh, is that his past?
Yeah.
Oh, my own Nana Kwame. Oh, I never knew.
Oh, awful. Hip hop suffer. Say hip life suffer.
Rap. I know who you bass pal. Ghana rap suffer. Ghana rap. Let me try and read some comments quickly before we continue. What's happening here? Oh. Okay. Okay, good. We're back. Kofi Luma says, good morning, Papa Andy Dosty. Please, on the page cover matter. Former Kumasi mayor is having the cover song, which was used in CAN 2008. 2008 tournament in Ghana. So that Mr. Yampon can go and rent the page cover from him.
Charlie, Socrates is speaking on authority, right?
Nana Kofi Kirikusa Andy Dosty. I know Kojo Korea in person. He's a family friend. Kojo Korea, who was born in Ghana and moved back to Korea. He and his family have a school at East Legon called One Heart International Academy. His father pushed and helped my late grandfather, Dr. Nana Gabriel, in Sian Ketia in 2007 to 2009 as the Ghana ambassador to South Korea, and it helped Ghana so much in terms of business. I'm Nana Kofi Kirikou from 37 Goyle by watching from the Western region. Which means, so Charlie, that thing there.
No, so Andy, for me, this is the thing. I think that we always need to understand that people have legitimate reasons. Like when somebody raises an issue, it's valid. Because if you have allegiance to two countries, it's something that needs to be discussed. Discuss it and give us the merits so that you use the opportunity to educate rather than say, oh, no. Sometimes the way they say it doesn't erase how people feel. What you need to erase is give them the confidence for them to know that, even though this is a situation, there are ways to manage it, and that is the reason why on merit this particular person has been selected. So those are some of the things. I think when things are first of its kind and they are happening, it's an opportunity for education rather than trying to make people feel like they don't have valid reasons for raising what they are raising. You understand? Because there are political angles to some of these things. It's you can't say that you are disregarding how the people feel, because the voice of the people actually is where sovereignty lies within. So we need to be able to use opportunity to educate. So yes, these are some of the things the people need to hear so that it rests their their mind with respect to the issue.
Right. Mafuemo says, what's the size of the Independence Square? Let's compare the capacity with that of the stadium. Nia Klamawan says he's watching from Pram Pram. Mafuemo says, my big brother, Adam, the guy is talking to you. He said, don't listen, for us there we know everything. 5,000 boys says, I agree with Robert 100%. NSA boss should look at the business side of it. Even the football, if you want money, then go spend, then come home. But what will bring money into the sector? And, okay. Honorable, I'll link up. Look at the business side of it. Even the football, if you want money, okay. It says it's bring this and the economy, wherever they will get the page covered, they should try and get it. It's loud and clear inside Nungwa 5,000. Kwabna Anya Nancy A+2 has posted it. A+ posted the same thing without a word.
Posted what?
I'm sure he's talking about the number thing. Yeah.
The pitch cover.
A friend of mine says, I say, we have plenty wood in Ghana. carpenters plenty today here. You go fit cover them.
Well.
They are building another stage on the thing for the crowd.
It's a pressure. But you see, again, when you look at the pitch cover itself, one of the things I was also thinking about is, I'm not too sure, but we have people who do plastic-oriented stuff in this country, from all the Duraplast and all those factories and stuff. Like that.
But yeah, we can do that though. If we don't have the $500,000,
it is possible.
And then they show sorry, near me here. What they sorry, na them me show no.
I had them cry already.
Because should I call and call?
This be radio station, radio station. I mean, like, yo. Okay, what do you mean? I can't do that. What do you want to do? One no can't.
Canada crowds.
On Canada to go. It's what they own. No. Yeah. What they want to be on the finance.
Let me call it for you, Alfonso. Let me call it for you.
Okay.
Course edition.
Yeah.
We need to find out.
Showbiz Extra, the course edition.
Okay. I submit my works for nominations, but nothing comes through. Calclote on award snubs. Gospel musician Calclote has mentioned how the disqualification of one of his most popular songs, One and Only, guys, One and Only.
Story of my life.
One and
nominated, it got taken out. Yeah, because the
Why?
year didn't tally.
Really?
So we released One and Only. At the tail end of 2018.
Okay.
And the song did very well from 2019 onwards. So to nominate it in an award show that was coming in 2020, it wasn't going to make the cut. It wasn't going to be fair to everyone. So the mechanism to push it or release it at the right time was the challenge. And I don't know why I've not been, and at God's own time, I believe everything will fall in place. It's not really my prime focus. My focus now is to go there and do what God has assigned me to do. All the assignments is given to me: Calvary worship, the Jesus.
So you don't when you're in your room, don't you feel that deep thing that why are all these new people being nominated and I've been here in the space for so long and I don't get nominations at the TGMAs?
What I would say is, at a point, I just decided I was done with anything called awards because of that issue I had with the award company back then. So I just decided I wasn't going to get myself involved in it. That's why people feel like I've taken a step back, because it really hurt me. Nkunim was on the ascendancy. Then something happened at a radio station. It really hit me. And I just decided that let me just become.
So you stop filing for the TGMA?
We do file. Steve files.
So you file every year?
Yeah, every year we file.
But you still don't get...
It doesn't get in Kunim, none of them, not even a nomination. Anybody that heard the victory song would be like, wow, this is award-winning. Yes. Sometimes you just realize you found and certain new people that came, you don't know what happened, then you get ignored.
So even male vocalists?
Male vocalists, everything.
Hitz FM 103.9.
Okay. Adam, let's start with you.
Oh, for me.
Did you hear?
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay.
I mean, it's one of those things. And the fact that your song is doing well doesn't mean it's an automatical, qualification for you. Certainly, it stands against the might of other songs. So, maybe that Yan that review he's talking about the Nkunim song, he can look at the songs which made to the category and check their strength. It happens. And artist as he is, he will be disappointed that maybe at a particular song, he has a certain song which he believed so much in it, but the song did not get any nomination. The scheme has not ended. He should still work hard. Make it work hard.
I beg this one, I'll become Adam. I don't think Adam listened to the audio. The guy dropped the song out of the calendar year for the awards. So nobody snubbed him. The timeline, it didn't pick. There was no snub.
Oh,
That's what he said.
Yes, that's what he said.
so make her encourage them. That be why they encourage them. Make you continue to do the song. This one, be any problem. The awards came, there no stop. Them still they do the awards. Make it continue release. It go fall in the calendar year. Maybe one day, in time go come. So this one day, be any problem. Make you keep working hard.
Okay, so now I can give my own submission. Sir, please, can I jump in?
Please go ahead, ma'am.
So I think that I think that artists or their management teams, they have to study the rules of some of the award schemes they want to be a part of. That is something basic you have to do for yourself. So the way we see that, Grammy, it has its guidelines, how you can even get your song or your projects for consideration and all of that. Same for most award schemes, and especially TGMA. They have their rules. So the first thing, the song has to be in that calendar year. So if your song, and I think it was based on that's last year or this year, you started raising some conversations that, carry over as a song that has an impact in the other year. We said, no, we don't want that thing, because then it opens the floodgate and you will never know when to stop. So he really has to.
Was that the swing period?
Swing period, yes. He has to really know about the scheme. Okay, so if I want to be part of the TGMA, when is what do they consider their calendar year? So if the goal is to win an award, when can I drop my project? And how will I go about my promotion to ensure that my hits probably comes within that calendar year for my nomination? But if unfortunately your song, the criteria that you were aiming for, is based on popularity, and then your song was not popular that year under review and it blew another year, say we cannot help you. Nobody has snubbed you. You just didn't make the cut for that year. And so I don't think that is a good enough excuse to say I am heartbroken so much that I won't do music again. It wasn't as if I don't know, even if your song got nominated a year and you didn't get that award, that is when Adam's own comes in. There are other songs there that probably checked all the marks for them to be ahead of you. So on your trainer on steady scheme, else he will get working hard for a very long time, very, very long.
Yo,
I'm on for.
we have TGMA's very own spokesperson here, so I'm sure he can throw more light on this. So,
Well, I think when you listen to the voice, it was clear. He mentioned that he understood the reason why he was not featured in the year that the song was popular. I think it was because it was not eligible in the year that was being he thought it was going to be considered for. So I mean, it's straight to the point. But the other side is the fact that for every song, if you are going into the scheme does not only evaluate the performance of songs based on popularity. There are other categories within the scheme that focuses on song quality, engineering thereof, etc., the lyrics, etc. So some of these areas can be areas of focus. And I think that in the text that we read with respect to what he said he's not had enough credit for some of the things that he has done for people. So those are some of the things that he probably needs to be able to highlight. And the award scheme is works with rules, and for as long as the rules will favor what we are doing, we go with it. So yes, I think one of the key things is to understand the rules, and beyond that, yes, why not? We are happy for you to be a part of it. If you need more information or clarification on anything, you can always reach out, and we'll be available to be able to provide him that kind of information. I like the fact that he already knows Nino, so Nino also has a lot of information about the scheme, but if he needs more, he can always reach out so that we can explain things to him. I mean, he should keep doing the music, because ultimately he has a calling, but he's about the message, so people want to hear stuff from him, yeah.
okay. I want to talk like Shatawale. Batman, the music you know they do for the people. That's what Wale will say. Batman, the music you know they do for the people. You don't do for our world, you do for yourself. So you see, you don't do music trying to depend on award schemes. that is not a right thing to actually tune your mind in trying to do. You do music for the people, for the masses, for the message, for what you desire, and trying to say because you were not nominated, so you will not do music again. I want to focus on that. Then you're not a true talent. True talent never focuses on laurels. It's God-given. They want to share. They want to explore. They want to, pour out their hearts. And if eventually you are called to be part of a scheme, it's just one of them. I mean, it's not the ultimate goal for any musician to want to say that, I'm going here to win. There are so many factors that even make one win and an award. What if your song is the best song, but the public didn't vote for you, or the board, academy, blah, 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 even didn't choose you? To come and think of it, that you didn't even qualify in that time when nominations were made. So don't say next time or any time or whenever I do music and it's not. No. I think that pressure that musicians put on themselves, it's not right. When you go into the auditorium when there's an award and you don't win, you get so frustrated, you get furious. It takes you months to get out of that zone because you thought you were supposed to win and you didn't win, and tomorrow you don't want to be part of the scheme again. You see, lot of factors, right, come to the table when it comes to award scheme. So no artist should go there expecting 100% that I will take Song Artist of the Year. I know I'm supposed to take. No. Even if you were qualified and you feel that the public is telling you and everybody is telling you, wait till the calculation or everything has been tabulated before you even think of you being that potential winner. And our brother, I mean, if you are gifted, if you are talented, then do your things right. Get your management team to actually follow the rules of the scheme. Because if you don't follow the rules of the scheme and then you talk openly like this, you show your ignorance. It's always right to have a team that is like ready to follow guidance, ask questions, know how to place what kind of song under what category. And then, you are good to go.
Okay.
You've been out. I was the host. So as you were out, what information did you bring?
Info the ebi okrum.
Pacho kache. Yenyina yasum kekai.
Info.
Yasum kekai. Today the show is dedicated to Daddy Lumba. It's close.
No. I love my girl Mona. I love Mona Gucci. I just love her. So. All I'm saying is all I want to say is I love Mona. Oh no.
But we saw you got a call right now, you left.
And I'm saying that's all I want to say. I mean, I said it openly. Everywhere I go, I talk about her. Oh no, she said she was in the shower. I called her earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Oh yeah, why?
Nebi. All I'm saying is
why
question.
I will be so question.
Some questions say one no. Oh, I been here one no.
When you go, you show what you say, see. So we won't know what's happening.
Maybe she was coming to tell me something.
Chama.
Thank you.
And I behave like them.
You don't want to talk, but you want to talk later, then that's fine. But why did they take pass?
So I go talk later.
Exactly.
Thank you.
No, but he has spoken after the call. He
Thank
realized
you.
he loved her more.
Thank you.
No. If you say you loved her more, that's not
the
it.
sense of the call.
But what I thought you want know.
It's private
Congo. It's me and her. The background is there. I don't love him.
So let me help you. Tell them you can't force me.
You can't force me.
We go force you.
You see, the thing is this. Just say that, oh, Charlie, this one you take it offline, or you say it later, or something. Then that'll be all.
So I'll say it later.
That'll be all. Where they pass.
Now then, we did here.
Oh, so why you go?
Wait a minute, we quite them. You say no credit and no credit, and you see.
I know they mean him, but I think according to her post, according to her post, she said someone had called her, right? She had picked up info.
Okay.
Today. But anybody can receive any message, right?
We should be very, you need to add circumspection.
See,
in
let me
going out
tell
the
you,
information.
you remember this actor Bernard? My good friend, I've forgotten his name all of a sudden. The Kumaud actor,
Bernard Nyako.
Bernard Nyako.
Yeah.
Bernard Nyako. If you Google Bernard Nyako's death, even Ghana Web confirmed his death through a post I made.
So they source you.
Yes. Meanwhile, the person that called to tell me, I think it was Kokoveli. I've forgotten the person that called me. And we're having a conversation and he mentioned like Chale Uniako. I'm like, Minia, what's up? Then he mentioned his, I'm like, I'm already, I can't use the F language. So I just yelled, like, for real. Like, are you sure? I said, oh, yesterday I was with him, then I just got the info. And I know you guys are cool, so I'm telling you. But coming from him, because I knew he was very cool with him so quickly.
You trusted the source.
I trusted the source. So I went to make the post. Before that, I had also called someone, an actor, who was very close to him, but he did not even know. Yeah. So he called someone who was very close to Bernard before he got back to me, crying that, Charlie, blood, that be true. Then I posted it. When I posted the first post, I think the first comment was from Kojo Q. Like, hey, are you sure? Anyway, coming from you. Oh, but I trusted my source. Again, I had made several calls to confirm. So when Kojo Q asked, like, okay, well, coming from you there, it could be true. But then, just as you said, let me to start the shakes. What if? What if? So then I saw the comments, then bloggers had picked up, crediting me as the source, like, ish. So let me then it came to my mind like, ish. Okay, let me call Bernard Nemu.
I'm very sure.
Because if I call and he picks up like, Minia. Because Bernard, each time I called him, I mean his response, once he saw my call, Minia. That was like the yes, because the fear needed Minia. So he picked up Minia. That's it. Hey, first one, Iranga, no one picked up. Second one, no one picked up. Third one, then hello. So, yes, Pacho, Miniani. So, Pacho, no. So I could feel the voice trembling. So okay, Pacho met me nakasa. Who so dear Begusu Andy Dosty? I said, yeah. Pacho, we're free more. Now I'm like,
so
okay.
There's
a mixed feeling. You were relieved, but you're not supposed to.
Because hey,
that's a real
Charlie,
feeling, you know.
Yeah. But the worst post I made, and look, my biggest regret was when it was rumored that Super Odi had passed. I didn't make any inquiry. With all the experience, I just moved out from the washroom, and just as I had a call, the person asked me, hey, Charlie, you hear say Spodia? I said, really? So I checked on social media, and it was going on and on. Rest well, Super Odi. Then, like the first or second comment, the man is alive. We just heard him speaking on Hello FM. I'm like, Jesus. Before I could say, Jack, 158 comments already.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, hey, are you sure? Hey, is it true? Hey, really? Rest well, Daddy. Oh, he entertained Ghana. Why? Hey.
One thing I learned from Okroko Mante, there was a situation like that, and then I passed the comment on radio. Then he was sitting there. Then he called me, and he said, "Ash, now you are an authority.
True.
So whatever you say, people take it serious.
True.
If you are not sure of that statement you made, go in there and retract." Mm-hmm. And I really wasn't sure. So quickly I came on air.
He said, "I didn't know him. So
from then, sure. Everything I say, I put a lot of caution around
True.
it. Because what you are an authority.
True.
Adam. That thing you post, you are an authority.
I want to post.
I know what I tell you.
I just mentioned the name.
And I say delete them.
Delete her. What kind of delete?
And delete it, that's all.
I got your name.
Then he not go. He's still there.
I mentioned the person's name.
Say what?
Person?
Which person?
He write Monaguchi.
For what?
Yes. I tell him to delete that thing.
Why? But why must you mention? Okay, what has she done?
3.
For what?
On a breaking news. No? But then if you have said that, why do you go ahead and then post her name? Right now, if the people are looking for information or who actually
they'll come to you.
They'll come to you.
But what did I?
No, but you go post that.
See, I don't post what she.
You see, when I was talking about
but this will be
no,
social.
but listen to what she's saying. It's very important. You see, when I was telling about. Listen to what I said. I did not even mention.
Defend myself.
No, listen. See, I beg. Oh, hold on. See, when even me, when I was announcing that Daddy Lumba is alive, he's well, then I did not even mention her name. I did not even mention, although.
No, yeah, because I was forcing you and you didn't want.
I didn't want to mention anybody's name. All of a sudden, even Mona had called her. I don't know whether someone had called her or she. Why did you say? Look, I have not mentioned your name. What I'm saying is that I've not mentioned her name. I am telling you that. No. It's not. I've not even mentioned that. No, what I'm saying is that you need to be cautious about these things sometimes. Same way you think she had tripped, you don't trip too. I beg you.
You're an authority.
That one there. Eh?
Who your name
and shame? Now they will be able to.
In the first part, if what you were doing was reported, as in you saw on social media on this particular page by Monaguchi saying XYZ, then that aspect is fine. But what he's saying is that you've now
tagged her,
gone ahead into second phase. You know, so that's the only.
No, but you see, what you don't get is like you wrote her name. Now the people are looking for who actually said what. They will look for your page.
No, I just wrote it.
But why you don't go write her name? But you also said the thing on radio that Mona broke the thing. Yeah. No, I can't control you. So it means that you get evidence.
That case on Friday.
It was 2nd August. That friends, form cyber security for the Macedonia. Pause that thing.
Ghana for maybe if intimidated.
But the situation is a bit worrying. Like I said, Kwabna called. He's just very worried right now. He's asking me if it's true. Yeah, and I'm like, I don't know. I mean,
we want all of
this. A big speculation out there. If
it's not true, we want this to be.
But you see, the way the thing they go. Wait, listen. The way the thing they go. Let's all be patient.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's not hurry with judgments.
Yeah, that's why I say
it looks 50-50. I call it 50-50.
And I be like you yourself, your goalpost did shift. Because at the beginning it was like, who wrote it? We have to pick the person.
But the way the thing they go, the way the thing they go, no, you only a fool, no, they change your mind.
I make you ask Andy to.
You only a fool, no, they change your mind. The way the thing they go, if I do get the way tomorrow, you there.
And I take back your words.
I take them.
Take back your words.
I take them. They don't go pick whoever say I take them.
But Charlie, by Monday then what?
The smoothness level.
Oh.
But I think the way everybody is popping up with it, I wish we had somebody to really confirm this for us. Then all the hosts, like confirm if it's a yay or a nay. So this hooks just goes to sleep.
I mean, as I said, let's all wish him well.
Yeah, we do. And we do.
Let's just wish the legend.
But you know, in Ghana music, like when it comes to these hooks news, nobody has received that more than Lumba.
It's too much. And look, as I said,
Lumba.
You know they like that thing on Pesa.
It's serious. Every time Lumba die, every time when you texted me, I tell you, say Lumba they kill him more than the devil himself. Every time something happened to him. The legend is as well. Okay.
Listeners, I'm the idea there. More say on common. But Yefa Fameye jump quickly. Fameye said he spent over $15,000 on his TGMA performance.
15 what?
I'll believe it.
He created a whole village.
I'll believe it because his performance, Charlie, things go inside. Wow.
Oh no, I'm just asking the figure.
Yeah, about $15,000.
$15,000.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rob.
today we have with this one we have sauce.
Rob.
Sauce is right here.
So
You guys give him $15,000?
No.
No, he didn't.
Fameye says at the Telecel Ghana Music Awards,
He didn't say we
he
gave
gave
him
a stellar
$15,000.
performance involving
I mean,
elaborate
I
props.
know, I'm
These are
asking you.
props. He's talking
No,
props,
I'm not. That's
costumes,
Fameye is my son.
backup
I'm not doubting him. I'm only
dancers.
asking.
As he treated the audience to these songs, let's listen to what he had to say.
And you came on stage with Ascend Across. No.
I don't know. Munkafa, you know, director, no, director. No, I understand it, though, but I think you could have
Explain it better.
Yes, but I think that's signifies what my music says all the time.
Was it heavy?
Light as ever.
Was it light as ever?
But it was becoming heavy because Peter Akoko to stage and so I am framing, I am bombing. But now me kuto. Now if you idea was say we no name where. But any complaining at me you.
I know.
The fans and the mom found who bet cheche man long. But many a chance and them I mean say 1 or 2 be on farm Peter. But still no we tried to execute.
Did you have your own director, somebody who created the whole set for you?
Like 2 directors. Yeah, 2 directors. Everything that I did. I'm sure I'm one of the few artists that spend so much on that night.
On the set, everything?
Yeah.
How much did you spend?
Oh, yeah, Boka.
And Resnita.
Yeah, it was over $15,000.
Dollars?
Yeah, because we had to sew for each and everybody, sew for myself, pay the art director, everything. And I submitted that budget to them. I did, and they did well. Yeah.
This is Hitz.
Charlie, Fameye. Rob, I think you be the best person to explain this.
I mean, what's there to explain? I think he gave explanation. He gave components that basically goes to inform the figures that he has. So yeah, I mean, once he's giving the breakdown, I mean, who are you to say?
How much is $15,000?
It's $150K. They're about
150,000. Okay.
So I mean, it's not
150,000 Ghana cedis. Okay, so he's right. Do you know what I'm saying? He's right. Earlier, the initial cost was 135,000. Not the final cost, though, but this is the initial cost. Yeah. Yes, I can boldly say because I have the figures. This is 135K, which is almost 15. When was the TGMA? Which date?
May. It was May 10th.
May 10th. As at 1st May, it was 135,000.
And even on the day you go see for us.
Add. So he was right.
I'm just surprised about people being surprised because.
Because.
Yeah, you know.
Charlie. Yeah. Adam, please.
Yeah, Andy. I mean, for me, some of these things I've seen it before. I mean, what goes into even costume, your backing vocalist.
Yep.
It's a loss. So you have a director you have to pay among other people. So you have to pay your band. I mean, if you are playing with your band, we will play with your band. You pay your band. So all of these are cost component. People who have not gone into the thick of the production issue are those who have problems with such figure. And I'm really happy with what I saw this TGMA, and I think it started well some years ago, and it is even getting better, where artists want to invest in their performance because they want to give a certain performance which will linger in the minds of the people for very long. And that is good because doing those things further, enhances your artistry. Because don't forget that aside the perceived value of you, there is the actual value where it goes into the people experiencing you. You know, the perceived value can be there, Fameye, but when it comes to the actual value, where they have to come and experience you and see that, oh, this is indeed the perceived value we've seen, you need to put up certain things like your artistry on stage to be able to further confirm that, oh, indeed, the perceived value is true. So that tomorrow, if you have to, have some business engagement with some other people, you mention figures and like, this person deserves this because this is his perceived value and this is actual value. So I'm really happy about artists putting a lot in their performances and artistry.
Let me just quickly speak to support what you're saying. So there are two phases involved in this project. There's a first part where three phases. We have the creative component, and then we have the rehearsal component, and then we have the actual execution. So these are three different phases. So when you create, there are people who are supposed to come with concepts, choreography, whatsoever, and all of that. Those people will charge you for it. Then you come to your rehearsal phase. Now, I think you use about 40 dancers or more. I'm not too sure. Yeah. So all of that, in terms of the number of rehearsals you are doing, the space for rehearsals, the transportation, feeding, and everything that goes into it, and all of that, they matter. Then you come to the actual execution that comes with the costumes, the transportation of the various people, the payments that are supposed to go to them, and then the other props that he used on stage. So we just need to understand that when you're doing a massive production, usually the elements in there, in terms of costs, can be high, or can even be higher than what we are hearing. So I think just so that it settles the case with respect to the figures. Tilly, Nepal.
Okay, so I'm sitting here and I'm like, after spending all of that and doing all of that, there wasn't enough conversation around what he did even after. So I'm like, was there ever a point where they felt like, oh, the dancers, we are putting this amount, how about probably the PR, somebody that can talk about his performance even after? Because I Stoneboy's team, after there was his PR, went around explaining the performances. Yeah. I also did that on some platforms, explaining the performances. So it added something to it. So I think the conversation of the whole TGMA PR thing that happened this season, people thought, award, that kind of thing. But they didn't also look at the other aspects to it. Because this thing and the beauty of what happened, it wasn't just him. Kiddy had a very beautiful performance as well. Yeah. But the talkability is gone because when they were planning, they focused on just the 9. They didn't think, or probably didn't look at how we can keep the conversation going even after the 9th. So do we have somebody that can even break down the performance, whether it's even an interview with Fameye himself, or it's a write-up, or it's something just to get the buzz around it and the breakdown for people to understand the worth of that performance we saw, because I think it added a lot to the Stoneboy performance after the explanation came too. Yeah. So I think it's something they should look at.
Well, I think Stoneboy probably enjoyed that for 2 years running, because last year the same thing happened where they had to break it down literally from his entrance to the stage, from him walking backwards and then turning around, and the significance and all of that and everything that goes in. So clearly there's an advantage there because he knows exactly what happened last year, and that is the reason why you realize that there was like very well structured in terms of even sharing the information to the public. But I think that for me, one of the key things I would want to project, while I like what you're saying from the proactive angle, from the side of the artist, I would want the media to be able to, do a little bit more digging. Like, these are the things we need to be able to project, so that when we are having conversations about the performances, it's not the ordinary thing like, and the microphone went off, which everybody knows. You understand? Can we now dig deeper? How they use lights, the costumes they were wearing, the kind of make, in terms of props, the use of the props, the elements, how the person started the sync with music, and the way they use the cap, etc. Like everything that maybe somebody from an artist background, or if you the things that you would study in school or the professional level, how do we get these things coming into the media space for conversation, so that it's not just the ordinary stuff? Because once we sit here, we also play the role of education, and people need to be able to hear, to understand and appreciate. If I'm a costumier and I've not really taken into consideration the fact that there's business in this particular space, I wouldn't think about it. But when I listen to stuff like this, that there's a stylist or there's somebody who is responsible for this, the look and feel, and how it's supposed to be in sync with everybody, and how it sits well with the project in terms of the content thereof, all of these things matter. So I think that for us in the media space, we need to be able to delve a bit deeper so that we can, try to unpack any people's performances and what it really entails. So yes, you're right about the conversation.
Okay, so I think I can add to that. So prior to the awards, we saw a lot of artists, especially those who have been nominated for the Artist of the Year category, they did a document that's the not performance.
Performance sheet.
Performance sheet, and they shared it around for the media people. So at them like this, he had a Stone, he had a Kim Promise, and he had Kempaluta and other artists on them. Now, whenever we were having conversations, we had data, we had something to stand on to speak. Someone like me, because I was talking for Kim Promise, as soon as he performed that night, I called the team that I need his performance, the treatment, so that when I'm speaking on it, I have it. So what stopped any artist from probably putting out their treatment out? Because the treatment will talk about the costume, even his positioning on stage, everything you would know. So putting that information out will probably also give the media something to stand on to talk about, because same as we did for the performance sheet, a lot of artists, someone like Kim Promise like this, people knew, we took one, but the extent to what he had done out there, unless you have the fact, you will never really know. Yes, or they are saying they are to Nikom, but what does it mean? He can tell you, because they have hired directors who have choreographed everything and have a meaning for whatever movement you see. So how about you bring that perspective, so that when I'm talking about it and I'm done talking about my Kim Promise, I can say, and the Fameye one was nice, and per what I read, they want to do this, they did this, and I think they got it. You get it? So the proactiveness has to be there. Same way he will take $15,000, get choreographers, get this. There has to be some talkability after the event, and that too has to be intentional.
Yeah, I get you. And it has to be intentional. That's what I'm trying to say. Both sides, yeah. So that, because it's also our responsibility. You day here, Chris Brown go do something, then you come in and talk about it. Chris Brown there. Let's also get into the space, from this particular angle.
Yeah, Matthias.
And for me, it's a good culture, which I really want. That I really appreciate that we put a lot into our performance, because when it comes to music, it is not just about the song, but it's not just about the song, but that wow factor you bring around the song, which is the artist. So for me, it is really good that artists are going that line, because you need to have the business side, and having the business side will come with all of these things to show how heavy you are. And I'm really happy that it's happening. I even want to see more on other stages. It shouldn't be limited to TGMA. That when they are going on other performances, it will not be like only the DJ or only so you. And it also comes with another thing. The promoters now have to understand why some of them will maybe charge a certain amount, because they want to create a certain experience, because the experience will also go a long way to make you get more people come to events the other time. Because if that experience is created, then tomorrow when you are promoting your event, even if that artist is not on, people will come because they know that, this show, if you go, the experience be massive. So let's encourage our artists. I know the fans, they will go comment, hey, what did you use to do? My Charlie, people are investing in their craft.
When it comes to my son, Fameye, one thing I know about him, he takes these things very serious.
You're that old?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We finished 95?
Yeah, we finished 95, yeah.
So I go feel born that time. Oh.
So if you don't born by this time, then
my son be age bit. So I'm saying Fameye takes these things seriously. I've traveled with Fameye a couple of times, and whenever we went for a video shoot, and his mindset for the kind of clothes he wanted to see himself in at the shoot was how I'm like, okay, this guy, be one of those, I can wear. No. He's detailed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wanted to wear some jeans, and they brought him 2 or 3. He said, no, this be what I want. He had to go out himself and look for that particular thing he wanted to wear. Got it and brought it. So, and he spent quite a large sum putting all those things together for the shoot himself personally. There was a stylist who brought stuff. He said, no. This is not waiting you define. What he wants to wear, he must get it. So, and it wasn't even his video. He went out of the budget to do stuff. So that's the kind of guy he takes. If you look at his photographs and how he's like trying to mature into the industry, you would see that he's a bit detailed. One of the few artists I see growth in steadily. He's getting there gradually. He's building a brand, a real solid brand, that could last the test of time. And some of us are behind him. We give him the guidance and, ideas from time to time for him to pull up and become that major brand. So, yes, 150,000, it be any too much. Though it is, but...
when you hear it's in dollars, and
you might, but when you break them down, it's that's how much this is.
That's like 150K.
Oh, come on.
That's 1 to 10 rates.
Yeah. It's not out of the moon, So I believe what Fameye is saying. 150K. We go for them. And the set was wicked.
Yes, as I first made. It was 135.
Yeah, I was just adding, I was just adding the cost of the two.
And so what?
If you take the phase 1, which is the conceptualization, before you come to phase 2, which is the rehearsal. Because when you do the rehearsal, the rental of the venue plus the the feeding, the transportation, and all of that it all comes at a cost. So what I'm saying is that rehearsal,
one thing I want to know,
rehearsal component, if you add to it, it's just a good reach.
One thing I and most people might want to know: the budget was from Charterhouse or from him?
No, it was a combination. So we usually we have a dialogue in terms of what you want to do, and then we give you X amount of money. And then if you still want to add more, there are things you want to do, that kind of stuff, then you can add to it. Like there's no.
So with regard to this one, he probably added.
He added
a bit more to get what he wants.
Yeah, because he wanted something specific.
But if you don't clear that, somebody tomorrow bring 300,000 and tell you that.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
If Fameye could have done 150, then we talk go do 300,000, and then that will not be good for the project as well too.
From the two.
So if they get them, so it's good. So if you don't say you want 300,000, bring 15,000, make we do. we support you with the rest.
Let's end it. Yeah. Let's end it.
Into the crack around the sense here.
Oh, no.
I have 1 naira.
Oh, dear. You fancy.
And I still 0.
You fancy.
Oh, Ben was a piggy diggy.
Debbie. Cry.
Yeah, see, Andy Dosty the guy. Andy Dosty and carry. Mungo news.
The guy, what be name? Omofia guy. Niger was my count. The aka mo function.
Mungo news. Mountains were in. But I hear was any more answer. I hear
Oh,
me request.
No, Mpacho, for